we even got the Travis Scott bar. This bar.
Yeah, I got them used for like 300 or so.
Yeah, I debate on getting like the original ones, you know, like the.
Oh, those are expensive, right?
Yeah, I debate. I was looking at it, I was like, nah, not worth it.
Yeah, they're just too expensive for me. I don't have that high job.
Yeah, me neither. I'm a lawns for a living.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one probably this summer. Or definitely.
Yeah. Dying Light 2. I have not played that yet.
Okay. I don't know what I should do for the intro. Should I just like hop right into it or something?
Sure, go for it. Go for it.
All right. I guess I'll ask you about the visuals first, like what you wear and all that. What's your why do you wear a ski mask, and what's like the inspiration for your character as well as your name, Lil Butter?
So, for the name, it's actually a really simple story. I was in gym class with my friends, and we were talking about our favorite rappers at the time, and this was like 2022, 2023. It was more around there. And I was saying how my favorite rapper was Young Gravy. Shout out Gravy. And they said, if you were a rapper, your name would be Young Butter. And then my other friend jumped in and said, no, Lil Butter. The star came like further down the line because like someone already had the name Lil Butter and it was already trademarked. So I was like, I'm not trying to get into legal bullshit. So I can swear in this, right? Okay.
Yeah, I don't care about it.
Okay, so yeah, I had the star later on, and like if you just search up my like Lil Butter Vermont, like I'm the first thing that comes up. You don't really need to put the star; it's not really important. But I just have the star there, you know, for DSPs and whatnot. That's about it, you know.
Let's see. How do you make your album covers?
Okay, so for the first three, there's three now. Basically, I had this one kid. I don't fuck with him no more, but he drew like my character at the time. I don't really go for that character anymore because people say it looks a lot like Lil Darky, but yellow. Some people call me Lil Lemon. The first three, some kid drew that, and then I loaded it in Canva and I designed it all myself, like logos and whatnot. It's really simple. Like probably the most complicated one though was Escape Butter World, mostly because like the pyramid in the background is like multiple like little assets, you know, to make it look like that. And then the deluxe one, that's really just like a color swap. It's like not really that difficult, but anyone can do graphic design. It's just don't use the Canva templates. People can tell.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Viewers, I repeat, do not use the Canva templates. I can tell, and it drives me crazy. Like for the last show I did at Despacito in January, that poster was not done by me. It was done by Kyle, Uncle Kyle, for Region XO, however the fuck you say it.
Oh, the 802 Fest one?
No.
Oh wait, did you do that poster?
Okay, so the first 802 Fest poster I did, that one started out as a template but I eventually changed a lot more things. You couldn't really recognize it. But then I was like, oh,
yeah, you're good, bro.
Damn, I'm too big. I saw like one fire like design thing. It was for the Culture Music Festival. I was like, I fuck with that design heavily. I want to take inspiration from that, and I did. And I put my little spin on it, and then that's how I made the new 802 Fest poster, so I could show the artist on there, so people will know who's on there. And yeah, that's how it happened. 802 Fest was probably one of the most important things I've ever worked on, and like probably ever, you know, since like it was the first show that I did like all by myself. Like I had like no help from basically anyone. I did the poster, you know, I did the marketing, you know, like the venue wasn't really helping. I don't think the venue even likes me that much, but it is what it is, you know. We had a great time. It was great. Can't wait for the next one, which is on I got plugged here on April 26th, 2025, 420 Fest, which is not on 420 because the DJ is busy on 420. So
yeah. All right. Do you ever plan to do like a face reveal or move away from the ski mask?
Honestly, I don't really see a reason to. Sometimes like the only struggle it is like I guess like I don't get enough oxygen in this thing to be honest. Like I don't really like the ones with like the mouthpiece, you know. I think that looks stupid.
Oh yeah, with the eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with that, but because like you can hear the muffling my voice. So I might maybe one day, like if I'm ever like super famous or if I blow up, I might do that, because like it's gonna be a pain to hide my face, you know. Like Boy with a Uke did it, you know. He tried to hide his face as long as he could, but then he just was like, fuck it, you know. I might, maybe, it depends. Maybe when I'm out of high school, I'm not sure.
All right. What are your like top 4 Vermont artists?
Oh shit. Okay. At number five, probably. Hold on, I'm gonna piss so many people off, but.
You can't answer.
I'm gonna answer. It's just like there's so many that like either I like or they don't like me. So, and some of them, a lot of the members are from a group, so I'm just gonna put them all into one. Number 5 probably gonna be I'm gonna give this probably gonna be me, because like literally if you look around, there's no one doing it like me at all. No, like they're all serious and they're like do that mysterious crap where they have like one Instagram post, they don't post at all, like they think they're Cardi, like they're not Cardi, like no offense to Cardi, but like they're not big like Cardi, you know. But number 4 probably gonna be Noah Khan. You know, I think like his album Stick Seasons like went crazy, you know, like he did like sold out show at in Essex Junction, you know, literally hands down one of the biggest artists like in the world right now. So I think he deserves to be at least at number 4. Number 3 probably gonna be probably gonna be Ranch God. You know, he I don't think he does music anymore, but he is so talented. Check out his song Apple Pie, bro. It's crazy. Number 2 probably gonna be Jax, North Ave Jax. You know, I think he's been killing it right now. Like, I didn't really like his new album, but it just wasn't for me.
Oh, he has a new one this year or last year?
It's called Stuck.
Not familiar.
Yeah, but I like some songs on there, but I just didn't really. I didn't like the. He was trying to. Felt like he was trying to sound like Noah Khan in some songs, and it's like, and when he can rap, bro. I've seen him rap. He can rap, but like him doing like the whole Noah Khan thing, I don't think it's working. But I still love Jax, one of my favorite artists. I'm 0.001% top listener on Spotify. I've listened to like 3 songs. I was literally listening to Jax on the way here, so I'm a huge fan. You know, definitely want to do a song with him one day. But number 1 is gonna be 99 Neighbors, mostly because I'm a little biased here. Because Conswank, he bought my Spotify Premium so I could listen to his new song because I didn't have Spotify Premium. But yeah, 99 Neighbors, I think sucks they don't make music no more, because like they have so many underrated gems. Like Live a Little, that one's hard. They're just so good. Wish they would make a comeback. But Conswank also makes some really good solo music, and Mari just dropped an album. They're still making music, it's just like they're not as the group no more. And also my teacher works with a member of them, so I'm kind of biased here, but I love 99 Neighbors.
Okay. What's one thing you love and hate about Vermont?
Probably just like how they run it. I'm about to get political here, but it's just like I feel like with all the amount of money people spend on taxes, I feel like they could like benefit like and help the houseless. You know, like on the way here, I saw like at least 10 homeless people. I feel like. Because like I hear my mom bitch about it all the time. It's like, I gotta pay all these goddamn taxes, and it's like pay all this amount of money. It's like, what are they putting the money towards? Like maybe like I think they should like maybe fund rehab programs or something. I don't know.
I think the money a lot of it now is going to the new BHS high school. It was like $280 million. Like everyone voted yes, we want to get this put in our tax. I think that's where some of it comes from. That's
honestly probably what I agree with, because like I have a friend who goes to Burlington, and I didn't fucking believe it when they said it was like, was it TJ Maxx or Macy's?
Oh yeah, it was Macy's, dude. I love the mall. You can go everywhere in like 5 minutes. It's amazing.
Is it still open or is it closing down? I'm like,
it's still open. I think until this new BHS is built, it will stay like open. I kind of hope so, because I don't want to relearn the new school next year.
Yeah, but I've personally never been to Burlington. I'm not gonna say what school I go to, because I already get fucking recognized in school. Not even joking, like it's legitimately like paying the like I don't even leave my classroom half the time. Like, let me learn in peace, please. People stop coming up to me, like really awkward. I don't want to have to explain to my teachers what Lil Butter is, you know. But you know, I have been to Shelburne though. Shelburne, pretty good fucking school. I'll give it that. It's just they have this bee thing. It's like where they have bees and they make these really like honey lollipops. They're really bad, and it's like $2-3 for one.
How big is it, would you say, like circular wise?
Like maybe like this big.
Jeez.
And like thing is like I've almost been stung 3 fucking times, and it's not even like they're in like an enclosed space, you know. It's literally like it's just like bees everywhere. That's one thing I hate about that school. Like I never used the walkway. I took the long way every time to get to lunch. Like I don't know if they do it anymore, because this was like 2018 when I was still a youngling, you know. And now I'm fat, you know, fat and miserable, making music.
Let's see. I guess I'm just gonna move on to the next part, which is your music.
Oh boy.
Who inspires you like the most, would you say?
Starting out, probably Miles. Like that's like my first couple songs. If you go back and like It's mostly on like the Lil Butter Classics EP that has like 4 songs from like the 2022, 2023 era. Like you could tell like it's so bad. It's like I like those songs is like when I go back and listen to them, like I'm just like, oh, why did I say that? Because there's some really bad bars on there, like, and I just do not agree with those bars. God, I am too fucking big. Goddamn.
Just like political bars, or just like what do you mean you don't agree with them?
So basically, there's a bar in the song called Mario Freestyle, where I say.
Oh, okay.
So basically, in that bar, it was all in one bar, and I'm just like, that's like, especially if like in the future, in like 10 years from now or something, if I go to jail for something bad, which I don't think I will, it's just gonna age poorly. And I think like I've debated on being like, should I just delete it? And I'm like, nah, it's the internet. They'll find it eventually. So it's just like, I'm not trying to hide it. It's up on all DSPs, so if you want to listen to it, go listen to it. But you hear that, the Lil Butter Classics EP, you know, totally go listen to it. But the one song I do not regret from that EP is probably Mosh Pit with Toby. I don't know what the f he is. He'd honestly disappeared. I think he's dead, to be honest. I tried to get him on 802 Fest as like a surprise guest, you know, since I was like, oh, I already got Denny on there, might as well bring Toby. I sent that text a month prior to the event. He responded like 2 days before. He does not check his phone. Does he even have a phone? I don't know what happened to him. He could have died. I don't know. Toby, great guy, but that's the one song I don't regret from my early career.
What is your process for writing lyrics, even if you write them? Do you just like freestyle sometimes, or?
Okay, so in some songs you can tell when I write and I don't write. Like ButterBars, the original version was written and it just sounded off to me. So I mostly freestyle, but like sometimes I will write. You know, it's just the flow. You know, like all my like best songs or like my Choppa Gay or whatnot. That was just a freestyle. It was just like I woke up like at 7 a.m. and I was just like my Choppa Gay because I take it out of the closet. You know, because I was literally recording out of a closet. And I had a Nerf gun back then. I was like, oh, my Choppa Gay. I guess I got to take it out the closet, you know. But yeah, no, I don't usually write, but I do write just so when people buy features from me, like if they lowball me, I just give them a pre-written verse, you know, because I'm just Hollywood like that, I guess. Which has happened. Someone did pay $5 for feature, but they never dropped it. So I made like the quickest $5 of my life.
Has Vermont had any wait, what did I say? Has Vermont had any influence on your music?
In general, no, but some songs, yeah. Like in my Choppa Gay, for example, I say
On your aunt, because I'm from Vermont.
You know, from Vermont. I don't know what the lyrics are, but something like that. But I literally have a song called "Back in Vermont," which is completely false. All the lyrics are said in that. You know. But yeah, no, Vermont in general, not really, because like I don't want to be like marketed like as a Vermont artist. You know, being like, hey, I'm from Vermont. You know, like sure I'll lean into that sometimes, but I don't want that to be my whole brand. You know, because that's one thing artists from here kind of fuck up when they market their when they rarely do. They're like, oh, I'm from Vermont, you know, no music comes from here. It's like, don't want to be like that. Most artists, they're not like, hey, I'm from this place and I'm like the only one out of here. I try to market myself as, you know, an artist, not an artist from Vermont, if that makes any sense.
How do you handle criticism and negative feedback from people like me?
Basically, I either just try to troll them, or it's just I don't even respond because it's just like you're putting me on the algorithm. Thank you.
Yeah, fuel to the fire also for them.
Yeah, and like, cause like I feel like all the hate comments honestly really paid off because like your boy did go a little viral recently. You know, got like 100K on one video. Mm-hmm. Even though I am just stealing memes at this point, but
yeah,
my song's in the background.
I was gonna ask you about that one, but yeah, you just answered it already.
Yeah, basically when I'm on the For You page, you know, when I see like epic crashes or like some funny meme, I'm like, yeah, I'll just steal that real quick, you know. And hey, it's working. It's like I got like 240K in like 30 days, you know. So I'll be popping off like that. And before you ask, when coming back like stream wise, it's done absolutely fucking nothing. If anything, I've lost monthly listeners. I've fallen off.
Let's see. What keeps you motivated when things get tough?
Money. I'm kidding. Nah. I've never been motivated by money, but say that what keeps me motivated is, I don't know. I guess like not having my sister ever work again. Like if this does pay off, if it does work out, then I can do stuff that my dad or my mom or my sister they could never do, or I can just pay for my sister's college. I don't know. It's just that's what really keeps me motivated. But I'm just doing this because I love doing it. Because I want to be involved with music somehow. So if I don't work out, then I'm still gonna try to be involved because what I do for a side gig is I do edit for people. I do make content for people.
Really? The list of any names? Or is you supposed to rename it anonymous?
Are you talking about for work I've done for other people?
Yeah, work for others you've done.
So I'm trying to think. I've done work for the local rapper JJ Gotti. I've done work for him. I've done his poster for Halloween Fest, whatnot. I don't really f with him anymore, because he don't f with me, but it is what it is. But I did the poster for him. I done some of his album covers. I did for his first ever EP, Street Signs. I did the cover for that when I first started out, and then I did the cover art for his song, I think called Demon Time. I feel like that's probably the only one I'm comfortable with sharing with you now. Try not to give away the sauce, but I can tell you people I've spoken to, not work with. I have spoken with some pretty big people in my time, like Jumex, the industry plant from 2019. Allegedly. He's looking a nice guy. Famous Dex too. That was the one that fucking surprised me the most. It was I posted on my story, I was like, yo, at Famous Dex, you killed it tonight, blah, 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 blah. And he responded with, yeah, thanks, dude, can't wait to be back. And I'm like, holy shit, that, bro, I was 4.2 million followers. And he was like, damn, I've just got connections like that, I guess.
Okay, what's the best piece of advice you received? Doesn't have to be for music, it could be for something else also.
With great power comes great responsibility.
That is pretty good.
Spider-Man. No, that quote generally has stuck with me because I grew up in the middle of fucking nowhere, so all I really had was was watching those old superhero movies. This is 2012, and I used to watch the movie on repeat, because I don't know, I just loved it, and that quote always stuck with me was, with great power comes great responsibility. I've never been a Star Wars guy. I've always been more of a Marvel guy, No hate on DC or anything, but their cinematic universe sucks. The f*** did they do to Superman, man? Come on.
I was gonna say something. Oh wait, was it the Tobey Maguire movies? Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, I love those ones. I haven't watched the others, but I'm just not even gonna bother. I've heard they're good, but
yeah.
I don't care for Tom Holland really that much. Andrew Garfield, maybe.
Yeah, no. Me and my friend and soon-to-be security guard had a debate about this. We were like, will we ever get the Tom Holland and Venom movie? And he was like, no. And I'm like, maybe Sony will give us what we want. Give us the fucking Venom and Spider-Man movie. No offense to him, but Venom without Spider-Man thing is it's wrong. I'm not trying to get into Marvel debate right now. Oh, goddamn.
How long have you been doing music, and do you keep planning to do it outside of high school?
Okay, so my first song, people are gonna think I'm fucking joking, but I'm not. Was recorded on September 11th of 2023, or 2022. I don't really remember, but
I think 2022. You said your classics things was 2022 or something.
Yeah. But it was recorded on September 11th. It was called "I Love Honey Buns." I made it with my sister at 12 o'clock at night. It was past her bedtime. I don't know why the f she was up, but she was up, and we made that song. It's fucking horrible, dude. I made the beat for it, because I used to produce, back in my day, back in my youth, But yeah, I made that shit for 5 minutes, and eventually, I showed it to my friend at the time, and he was like, "Drop it," and I dropped it, and it got 50 plays on SoundCloud, and I'm like,
damn.
And I'm like, what the f is wrong with you? Why are they listening to this? Shit's garbage. And then I think September 19th, I made Mario Freestyle. That song that had the most out-of-pocket bars about trans people I've ever seen. But yeah, do I plan to keep making music? Probably. Low-key might not take classes, but take a break, and learn more, maybe get untone deaf, because people say I'm tone deaf, so.
Yeah. I was gonna suggest that to you, because you said in the 802 Records group chat you're working on your new one already. I was just thinking you should work on stuff more, because that's what I would do, at least.
It's just I have so much scrap content, Like, I'm gonna be so for real. I have not stepped in the studio for like about a month, whole month, and it's like, cause like I already have like so much like not unfinished stuff, but like material that I can probably work into either a deluxe or a different thing. What I want to do is like maybe for the new album, like maybe make like a pop album or something, or like do something different, because I want to push my versatility, you know. I just don't want to be known as the haha funny rapper, you know. Like I feel like I've shown that in like I guess like my not like side project, but like ultimate thing, you know, that I do, like do mixing, you know, or like make like AI covers, you know. If people know what I'm talking about, they know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna elaborate more. It's not hard to find it. Just look into my featured artist section on my Spotify.
All right, since we're on the topic of AI, what do you think of AI being used in like making music and all that, and like covers and stuff?
Okay, for the AI covers, that's fucking fire, bro. I'm gonna be so for real. Like, I saw this Linkin Park one step closer with Plankton. Fire, like, but if like using AI just to all around like make things and like copyright and like steal stuff and whatnot, like I don't find that cool. Like making original songs with using other people's voices, I don't like that, especially when there's people trying to copyright them, you know. Like I don't really like that, to be honest, you know. Like sure, they can make some hard songs, like Heart on My Sleeve by that one like ghost guy or whatever. Like that shit was hard, but it's just like not right, because like in the lyrics they're referencing like real topics, you know, and it's just like I don't like that. Okay,
now to just roll right into, how did your first show go that you performed at, or even put together, really?
Ooh, okay, so this is where it's gonna get interesting. So my first show almost blew up, like legitimately almost blew up, because like there was a lot of stuff happening. There's like some clips of it out there probably, but basically my brother thought it was a good idea to hand out like to everyone, right? Everyone. There's like, it legitimately was so foggy in there. It was basically like a basically. It was ridiculous. So eventually one of the lands on the furnace, you know, because this is like in January, and it almost falls in, and you know, would have went kaboom. Luckily my brother was like, oh, I'm just gonna move that real quick. But then later in the night, the table that the speaker was on, it was a table, not a speaker stand, you know, because the one that we had was a light stand, and it just wouldn't work, and the table broke. The speaker fell, not once, not twice, but 3 separate times. It still works. I still have it. It's probably going to be at the next show. Probably. Maybe. If it doesn't fall again. But yeah, my first show, I was supposed to open up for it, but I didn't. I was too scared. And eventually, at the end of the night, when everyone was done performing, the crowd was basically being like, butter, butter. So eventually, I came out. I did my everyone went home, you know. I took on stage. First rapper in Vermont to take a stage. I just want to make that noted. But yeah, first show went fucking horrible. It was so bad. It was just me screaming. But hey, I did it. It ain't a butter show if something doesn't go wrong, you know. Like the next show I did, the email for my set that I sent to Kyle or Kai, or 4 Region Exo, whatever the fuck it wants to be called. I sent it, but he didn't get it. So I had to send it to him again the same day, but he also didn't get that one. So I had to airdrop it to the DJ, like literally like 2 minutes before I was gonna go on, and also I threw my back out like the day before.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, yo guys, I'm not really feeling it. Like I don't think I should show up. Like I'm in immense pain right now. And then his girlfriend Maddie was like, we've had like 5 people drop out of the show. If you better not fucking drop out. And I'm like, damn, all right, I'll be there. Like, not my best performance. I was told I was opening up for it, but I didn't go on till last. Yeah, it was like maybe to 10 people, you know. Again, a free show. Basically that, but then I got catcalled by a guy. Literally, like, I was waiting for my ride to pick me up, and then this fucking, like, this red Jeep pulls up, and this guy leans out the car, and he's like, hey beautiful, want to spend the night with me? I'm like, hold up, what? And then I yell at him, I'm like, yo dude, I'm a minor. And he was like, oh, and it speeds off. And it's like, I'm like, okay, like, hey, it's Winooski, bro. It's like
only in Vermont, dude.
Like, this is like at 1 o'clock in the morning, so I was, I don't know. I don't know if he was like someone from the show or one. I'm pretty sure it was from the show. I'm pretty sure it was Maddie's friend, I think. Maybe. That guy still hits on me to this day. He still messages me. And the thing is, I don't know if he's actually gay or not.
I don't know. He could be playing the long game, just messing with you. I don't know.
What's that one game where people play to pretend that they're gay and whatnot? See how long they can last really chicken out. Is it called chicken?
I've never heard of this concept before, but maybe. I don't know.
I know it's a thing. I know it's a thing. I've seen it. I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it. What were we talking? Oh yeah, we're talking about my first show. But then fast forward like literally a month later, 802 Fest, the first show that was put together by me, promoted by mostly me. That also things went wrong with that one.
Yeah, I was there.
Yep. Yeah. Essential, aka the sound guy, aka the MGK of Vermont, aka probably every basic woman's dream man. He spilled a White Claw on Chief's DJ thing. Thought he fried it, but it was just sticky. He had to drive. I don't know where the fuck he went. I think he drove like maybe 30 minutes or something to go get a replacement. That went horribly wrong, and it was just me just passing time, saying jokes. Hopefully the next show there'll be no like flaws or anything. Hopefully. Who knows? The f my class in the next one. I don't know. It's a process. Like there's so much work that goes into this, especially DIY shows, because like the thing is like I have to do all this behind the scenes. Like I gotta get the artist to get an event page on Spotify, which is very difficult to do. I gotta promote it. I still haven't. I need to drop the lineup. At the time of recording this, the lineup has not dropped yet. So, but I have some pretty cool people on that one. I have my homie from Mass coming all the way from his college. The perform. This is his second show ever, so I'm so proud of him. And also he's gonna maybe bring in his mom.
Interesting idea.
Actually, no, I can't make a move on her. She's taken, so maybe his grandma. So far, if you come to a Butter show, expect something to go wrong. Something's either gonna blow up, break, or someone's gonna get hurt.
Yeah. I have like a tiny question. Is the subwoofer like always that loud when you do a show? I was like right next to it. I was like, this is loud.
Basically, Chief, he was like, yo, do you want the mics to be a little bit louder? And I was like, yeah, just a little bit. And I don't know, he just cranked it up, I guess. I don't know. When it comes to shows, this is my preference. I like hearing the actual I guess rapping and singing. I guess it's like I just don't. I don't really f with the not like the Cardi type performance. I like Cardi a little bit, but just when you're screaming in the microphone, just screaming where. I don't really that's why I don't do my rage songs live, because they're really hard to rap because I sound like a dying seagull, But no, usually the subwoofer ain't supposed to be that loud. We wanted the mics to be a little louder, made them a little bit louder, cranked it up too much. I do not know what the I was touching, so I can't do that. I'm not a sound guy. Good at maybe engineering. That's probably my thing. That's probably my second passion is engineering. I like mixing.
I'm assuming the wildest thing was the show almost blowing up.
Was that just at any show in general?
Yeah, just at any show in general.
Oh, okay. Wildest thing that has ever happened to me at a show is being catcalled. That is the most out of pocket I've ever seen happen. But at a concert in general, probably the Love Kelly one with Famous Dex. That people were supposedly getting crushed and whatnot, and I was sorry, Travis. Sorry. Not to bring back memories, but people were getting crushed. I was just vibing. I was off to the left. I was just chilling with security. Definitely they overpacked, intense. Especially with the cops outside. But I did run into Sully Hat at McDonald's. I'm pretty sure he got a McChicken. Pretty sure, because my fat knows all about McDonald's.
So do I, bro. I love the McChicken. I get a McChicken and a double cheeseburger.
You don't want to know what I get. Okay, so my dream meal that I get cost me around $30.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Well, that's just kind of McDonald's. If you get two big things, it's gonna be $30.
Oh no, it's not. It's just one. It's one thing. It's so basically. Oh my god, my blood cholesterol is just raising right now. I was thinking about it. I get a double quarter pounder with cheese, but I add the extra patty, which is $2. I add bacon, which is also another $2. I add mayonnaise, and it's a meal too, so it comes with fries and whatnot, chicken nuggets, and I get the drink. But sometimes I already have a drink right now. So sometimes I get a Shamrock Shake or a milkshake, which is another $4. And then the delivery fee from DoorDash and whatnot, it's ridiculous. Sometimes I get even more nuggets, I'm such a big back at heart, but that's when I have money. I think in November I spent like $280 on DoorDash in total. KFC, McDonald's, One time Wendy's, I got the crab patty meal. That was actually low-key good. It was just really small.
Dude, I like that order. That order is amazing. I get that thing, but like at Burger King. It's called the Bacon King. It's 3 patties, bacon, mayo. It's like 1,600 calories in total. And eat that in one sitting.
Yeah, no, me after this interview, me and my mom are going to Burger King because my sister wants Burger King, so maybe I'll get it, If I die, I blame it on the calories, blame it on the calories. That's actually one criticism I keep seeing is, like, I'm fat. It ain't really a criticism, it's just, like, I'm fat, okay? Like, I'm having fun, I'm healthy when I'm having fun. Like, I've been to the doctors, like, I'm perfectly fine. Like, sure, I'm fat, but, like, I weigh, if it makes sense, I'm way less than what I look, like, people assume I'm like 300, 400 pounds. I'm not. I'm like 260, 270 last time I checked. I don't really remember. Like, I'm not that big. I'm just tall, As Cartman once said, I'm just big bone, goddammit. I'm just big bone like that.
Okay.
Really had to pull out the neck stretches real quick. This question's about to get intense.
Oh yeah, I weigh like 190 or so, I think.
Thoughts on politics?
I despise people that talk about it. It's just like, it just ruins, like, it just makes everything so annoying. Say one thing and you're kind of on either end.
Yeah, Thanksgiving last year, I was just chilling at Thanksgiving, and like, I was like, no one's mentioned politics yet. So I look at my grandma, I'm like, who'd you vote for? And everyone went silent. It was my dad hated me on Thanksgiving.
That's evil. I'm very lucky to have 2 grandparents, I have one set and the other. They never talk about politics, ever. The most I've seen is a Trump figurine in, like, my grandpa's room, and that's it. Just one Trump figurine, never talk about politics.
It's just like, I feel like Trump's like a meme now, like.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, I see people on Halloween, like, joking about doing, like, we're gonna build a wall and whatnot. Like, I feel like he's just a fucking meme at this point, like.
Yeah, he is, bro. He's like, same with Elon. I am meme now. Yeah. So stupid.
Also, fuck you, Elon. I invested $1 into your company. I lost that $1, so fuck you.
$1. Oh my god.
Like, I invested in the stocks. I invested like $13 into stocks recently,
Oh yeah, because since this like political thing, it's going down hard on Tesla.
Yeah, but my advice to people investing in stocks right now, invest in Cresta Medical Technologies. That made me back like 17 cents off $1.
Yeah, I would say probably don't invest in anything like political related. Definitely not, because like something happens, it'll go down dramatically.
Yeah, don't invest in Truth Social. If you know what that is, it's Trump's Twitter, where it's just literally, it's exactly what you expect, just a bunch of like heavily American people being American. And I have an account on there. I was trolling on there, dude. I'm a menace on there. Like, I forgot what I said. I think I got banned. I barely get banned on things, but Truth Social was one of them I got banned on.
Did I ask what's your dream venue or city to perform in? Like, let's say you're like big, like huge or something. Where would your dream city be?
What I want to do is, like, I saw this like thing on YouTube. It's where like MGK like has his own day in like Cleveland, Ohio. I want to be to the point where it's like I have my own day, and like bring back to the community, So if I was gonna play anywhere, I'd literally drove by it, like.
What?
To get in here with the waterfront, like I would love to perform at the waterfront one day, like either like as like a headlining thing, or just like if they're doing like a festival just showcasing Vermont music. I don't think I'll ever make the cut. I submitted my music to Essex Pride. I did not make the cut. I wonder why. They said they might consider me because they might be doing a music thing in general, but as of right now, I will not be at Essex Pride, sadly. But probably the waterfront or the Essex Fairgrounds,
Yeah, the waterfront's fire, except for when it's windy. It sucks when it's windy.
Yeah, I don't really see nothing going on there, like.
Yeah, I was down there for like school like 2 days ago. Whole lot of nothing going on, like actually.
Yeah, like how the fuck do they even get power out there? Like, I don't.
Maybe like the light posts or something. No idea.
I don't know. I can only imagine. I picture Noah Khan did a show there. I can only imagine the traffic, like especially being so close. Like I remember when people who made Soul Sister, they came to the Shelburne Museum. My mom was like, "Hey, I'm going to the grocery store. Want anything?" Took her like an hour to get back home. Because when the big things happen in Vermont, like. It's just crazy, but it's like also really hard to get people to come to things, Like I ran merch for this guy who did like a free show at Arts Riot. It was headlined by Valet, the guy who made the song Womp Womp Womp, with Jeremiah. and it's like hard to get people to come out or get people to know, because like I talked with like one of my friends about it, and they were like, what, that guy came to Vermont, man, I'm so pissed about that. I would have went and saw that. And I'm like a key thing is marketing, right? Like you can't just have you marketing it. You gotta somehow convince the artist to market it, you know? Some artists like post it like the day of, and I'm like, dude, you gotta at least post it like 2 weeks in advance, you know? Because people like gotta work the shit out, you know? Like that's why like I really hated doing 802 Fest on a Thursday, because on a Thursday people have shit going on. But the only reason I did it was because like school was out for like at least SB. I don't know about Burlington.
Oh yeah, it was out also.
Yeah, so that's the only reason I did it, you know. And I'm pretty sure I asked Denny before I booked on that day. I was like, yo, is the Burlington school out? And he was like, yeah, it is out that day. You know, like that show means a lot to me, because like a lot of artists had their first performance there for the first time. Like Denny was one of them, killed it, you know.
Yeah, Lando was supposed to be. Was he supposed to be there? He said something, but I don't think he should. I asked Denny. He said, yeah, he's not here.
Who would
Lando money sign or whatever.
Yeah, he was supposed to be there, but he was like, yeah, I just don't got a ride there. I'm like, oh damn, bro, that sucks. Definitely want to get him on the next one. He's definitely not gonna be at Fest. No offense, but like most of the artists I usually work with, at least in Burlington, they don't have cars, you know. And I talked with Danny about this. He's like, yeah, I don't drive that far. I'm like, yeah, understandable, you know. So like for this lineup, expect everyone on the lineup to be probably over the age of 18, you know, maybe even a little older. It's hard when you're a kid or young making music, because like, you don't have the ways of transportation. Like I'm so lucky that my parents are supportive enough. Like, my mom brought me here, you know, so like she's obviously supportive, even though she said some very interesting things about my music. I think one of them was, this is so fucking bad, it sounds like a dying seagull. And I'm like, thanks, Mom. And like sometimes me and my mom do skits and whatnot. Like I just did a skit for a radio station. The skit was basically, I told my mom, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go say these lines. Can you just like knock on the door and yell at me and tell me to shut up? And we were doing that, and she banged on the door, right? And she's like, shut the fuck up, go to bed, you're a fucking no life. And I'm like, damn, Mom, that was not in the script. And I had to censor a lot of it for the radio, but it is what it is. My mom's somewhat supportive. My dad texted me like a couple weeks ago, like the day before my show. He was like, yo, I got my Choppa Gay stuck in my head. And I'm like, let's go. He listens to my music on Pandora too, so that's surprising. I get a lot of money from that. I got
how much?
How much? I got like 6 cents.
Yes, sir.
Like, and people do not know, it takes on Spotify to get 6 cents. It's like, it takes a lot, because it's like a fraction of a penny. Like I've done like almost like 12,000 streams. I mean, that's like $27. Like if you want to make the most money off of music, make CDs. Like get people to buy that shit. Like
yeah.
Like that's what I'm trying to do. Like I almost did it, but fell through. Like legitimately, like the manufacturer would not let me put my files in. They were like, we need WAV files, and I'm like, yeah, I got all WAV files. Would not work. And like I almost dropped $100, like $100 on that, and it just didn't happen. Our vinyl is like really cool, but price is the most expensive of my entire life. Just for I think one, it's like $97. Like
oh well, I looked at one for like a custom one. You could make it. It said 300, but like that's probably not mass produced. Just making one.
Yeah, not like
you could do cassette tapes. They're really cheap. I have like 3 of them. I put modern in them. You just got to get rid of all the bass though.
Yeah.
I don't know. No one has cassette players though.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm a music nerd. Okay. So like I got CDs, cassettes, vinyl. Like I don't know what else. I know I'm missing flexi disc, which is very obscure and people think I'm crazy, but it's literally like a little like flexi disc. That's like a picture disc in a way. That's like floppy, you know. Like most artists don't do them no more. Sometimes they do. Like Oliver Tree has one. Debating on buying it, but it's like $30, you know. And it's just like I love his music, I do. $30, like I could buy like a pizza or something with that, you know.
Let's see, what's a song you know by heart, like all the lyrics to? That isn't one of your own.
Probably one song that I could probably sing word for word, bar for bar. Probably Ripstick by 99 Neighbors, our East Side by North of Jack. Because like I remember when I first discovered Jackson, he was like performing at City Hall, and I was like, this person's catchy, you know. I listened to East Side for like 2 weeks straight, and I know that by heart. Like I'm probably one of the biggest Jax fans, you know. That's why he should 100% do a song with me and not charge me a kidney, because there have been some cool collaborations I've discussed, but it's never happened, because like some people are humble about it, you know. Like Johnny Wanzer, like he wasn't gonna charge me. It's just like I need to have a plan, you know, and like like I guess like a marketing shot or like an idea of like content to make from it. I've never tried to pitch it to him, you know. I've tried getting him on shows, but he was like, I don't really like performing live anymore. I'm like, come on, dude, like old North End anthem, dude. Come on, like Johnny Wander's just a talented musician in general, and like I would either like to work with his alter ego or just him in general, but it's just like I need to come up with a good idea. And like some artists, like probably like I'm not gonna say their names because I don't want to reveal how much they charge for features, but one of them was like $1,000. It was a Vermont artist. I'm not gonna say who it was. It's not Jax. I haven't like Jax follows me, but we don't talk, you know. Last time we talked was when I posted on my stories like, should I bring Jacob B to Vermont? And he voted yes. And I took a screenshot of that and I posted it. It was like, yo Jax, want to come with him? And he responded with, I don't even remember what he responded with, but it wasn't a yes or a no. It was like I think it was like something, I don't know. And I was like, yo, I'll offer you the same deal I offered him, you know. And he just never responded because he's busy making this album, which is hopefully better than Stuck. I'm praying. Hopefully it's like the old Jax roots, but who knows? Like Northgate, baby, he needs to drop that shit.
What's the hardest song you made, like in terms of difficulty?
Either Freaky Anthem or Never Again. Never Again is just hard to perform live in general. Like not because of like the vocals and whatnot, but it's just like at the like time when I was making it, it was like another freestyle, you know. Listening back to the lyrics now, I was like, I relate so much to what's happening in my current life, you know. And it's just like I've legitimately cried to my own song because, you know, I'm just a G like that, you know. Gangsters cry, you know, haha. But Freaky Anthem, there's a flow in there was really difficult to do. It was finger licking, chicken picking, motherfucker, talk all that shit. And like I cannot rap like that at all. Like I do not do like the fast rap shit. That took me like 22 tries, back to back, to do. And I think the song turned out good. My homie made that beat. That's probably one of my favorite ones from my album, you know. And it was all made with BandLab. The beat was BandLab. The vocals were BandLab. Everything was BandLab. BandLab producers need love too, you know. I've seen people cook some crazy stuff on BandLab. Yeah,
the bear. I feel bad for people stuck with BandLab. FL is just sometimes so much better and cleaner. I love it. So this is a hot take. Okay. I tried using FL. It took me like 22 minutes to figure out how to record myself. Completely valid. That is not a hot take, dude. First time using FL, it's impossible to find anything.
And like eventually, I stole some presets. You know, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna be finally good at music then. Then when I like record some lines, I realized that I need to get auto-tune separately because it's not built into the software. So I had to use mysterious ways to get auto-tune Atreus. And eventually I got it, and it's like fine key, and I'm like, oh, you know, I was like, this. I'm going back to BandLab. Yeah, I'm a BandLab warrior, you know. If I'm at a professional studio, they can use FL, which I have been to a professional studio. My first video was me at a professional studio. But
video?
Yeah.
Like on your Instagram or like
on my TikTok, you know.
Oh, I don't have TikTok, so I don't know.
Oh, did you delete TikTok when it got banned?
No, I just never had a reason for it. I just have Instagram now, which is
honestly low-key valid. TikTok, they shadow banned me though. I hit 1,000 followers, right? And I thought like, oh, I'm gonna be able to go live now, you know, I'm gonna be able to promote myself more, do more stuff. Just to find out I can't go live. It won't let me go live.
Huh.
I don't know why. And now when I post a video to my 1,000 follower like account, I get maybe 100 views. I'm very obviously shadow banned. That's why Instagram's so much better, and also mostly because Instagram made me go semi-viral. So love Instagram, and also like I love posting out-of-pocket memes on my story.
Yeah. Let's see. That one's fairly obvious.
Ask away if it's very obvious.
Oh, what's your music taste? I wonder what that is.
Okay, so my music taste, I listen to everything, you know.
Same here.
I like most random I fucking listen to. Hold on, did I leave my phone in the car? No, I didn't. Like I listen to AI like made music with like cartoon voice. It's really funny. Okay, my thumbprint doesn't want to work, chat. Okay.
I don't even bother with mine. I just tap my thing in or Face ID.
Probably the most fucking random thing on my phone. It's probably Fast Car by Luke Combos or some just random like $5 Pony Ride by Mac Miller. And Tweaker by Jello. I almost died to that song, like legitimately. So on the way to Burlington, you know, like it was in the morning, right? My dad thought it was a cool idea to start drifting in the snow. Almost goes flying into a ditch, and meanwhile I just hear in my earphones, I just swerved in a car, whoa, whoa. Like,
oh my god.
Like, and I told that story at the show, but like legitimately, my dad's a idiot. Like I love him so much, but he's a idiot. Like it's 8 o'clock in the morning. You don't need to be drifting in the snow. Like just go to work. Keep in mind, this is in the middle of nowhere, so there's like no traffic, so you can do dumb shit. And like there's no cops out there. So well, there is cops, but it's not where I live.
Do you listen to Yeet at all?
Yeah, I'm low-key jealous because you were able to get that bundle wrap.
Yeah.
But I'm jealous. I had money for it and then it sold out.
I think it might be still up. Either that or it has 2093 stuff.
Nah, it's like the ski mask. Like the ski mask is like $35. I'm like that. Like the bundle with the vinyl, like the signed vinyl was like $35, and I went to go buy it. It was sold out. I was like, mother.
Oh yeah, I have that one. I have the signed CD cover and the vinyl one. It's in my room, but I thought that was interesting. The signed stuff. I'm so glad he gave it out for like so cheap.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like when it comes to signing stuff, it's like if you want your signature to be worth more, it's like you sign less stuff. You know, like Eminem's signature is like 1,000, which I don't know why that is. Like, why do we care that some person just wrote their name on something?
Whoa, he touched this thing. I think it's that maybe.
Like I have a $100 bill that Lil Mabu touched because I was in New York. Like it's literally he threw out these fake $100 bills, and I thought like, oh, I got $100, you know, and then I looked at it and it's just his face on it, and then I'm like, mother. So people start ripping them up. There was this big buff guy right next to me and my mom, right? And he was just mosh, you know. My mom almost got trampled. But luckily I'm a G like that. I had to protect my mom, you know. And he was like, yo, my bad, dude. And it's just a sweaty guy in a wife beater. And it's like, this is like New York. This is my first time like in New York. I saw some questionable people, you know.
Yeah, it's probably like Church Street or downtown, just 100 times worse.
Yeah, but yeah, picked up this bill, right? And it's just like, Lil Mabu touched this bill, you know. It's like, he didn't even sign it. Like, he was doing a meet and greet, but then he left because it was crazy. It was like 1,000 people, you know. And a bunch of teenage girls, you know, being like, oh my god, Mabu, like. AKA, he looks like just like Tom Holland, though. But yeah, I don't know. I personally don't get the signature thing. Like, I have signed stuff before, you know, because like, I'm just a G like that. The most random thing I signed was like, it was, I think, and I signed it, you know. And then the person I signed it for texted me and I'm like, yo, bro, I used it. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I'm really happy you were safe. And he was like, it's still on, you know, it's still on. It's been on there for like 2 hours. And I'm like, dude, just throw it away. Just please throw it the away. That's really gross. I do not need to know that. Like the internet and people in general, worst like thing I've ever had to deal with. Because like, people just like, I could like watch this wholesome video, right, of like this person helping a kid with Down syndrome, and someone's like in the comments being like, yo, what's her OF? I'm like, dude, that's like, come on.
That's kind of just how Instagram is.
Yeah.
Instagram national anthem. It's just that one song.
Like I literally I have my comments filtered, you know, because like it's just like I have them filtered because like I didn't. It's just random the way comments can be. Like I guarantee you, if like the person's like teacher or whatnot saw that, they put on a list, straight list. I'm probably on a list, to be honest. All things I said in 2020.
Yeah. Oh, did I ask you if you're gonna move away from meme rap and something more serious yet?
I kind of did it a little bit. I have some songs that are like more serious than others, you know, but meme rap I feel like will always be a thing that got me to where I am now, you know, where like I'm doing cool stuff like this, you know, I'm performing in front of people, you know, I get recognized sometimes, like once in a blue moon. I got so many eyes on the way here. People in Vermont just like they're not used to the whole like I guess content creation thing or like
yeah.
So when you do something different, people look at you. But I probably like I might maybe a little bit, you know, like I already started to do that, you know, because like, I'm trying to be more serious, you know. But like I feel like I'll always have the jokiness in my heart, you know. That's even a word. I flunked English like 3 times, so.
Let's see. What's your like relationship with 802 Records and its members?
Denny, probably my favorite member in there, you know.
Yeah, same.
You know, he's the GOAT, you know. He was gonna be the first person I ever paid for a feature, but then he was like, nah, I'll just do it for free. I'm like, hell yeah, I didn't have the money for it anyways. Which he probably, I don't think I ever told him that, but yeah. And everyone else in there, it's like, there's just one guy who like really does not like me, you know.
Oh, is it Madar or something?
Nah, it's this guy named Julian. He wrote me a whole novel about like, personally, I think this sucks. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Yeah. Everyone has their own opinion, you know. I think I have some good songs.
Yeah, you're good as a person. Not my kind of music per se. You should, you know, Edmund X. He's also a meme rapper. You know the 1-2 Buckle My Shoe kid from like years ago?
Oh my god.
It's that guy, dude. He makes really good music on Spotify. He has like shower diss track. It's awesome.
Dude, I legitimately, bro. Me and my sister used to sing that song back to back all the time, you know. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, buckle some more. 5, 6, Nike kicks.
Oh, that's fire! Dude, I love that guy.
Low-key, bro. That's hard, you know. Like, maybe I'll do a song with him one day, you know.
Yeah. Dude, he makes YouTube also. He's really good at editing. He just, like, posts once a month, though.
Yeah. I haven't uploaded in like 7 months, so that was my Choppa Gay music video, you know. Which a little story about that. The whole reason nothing happened was because I was stranded. I was in Fairhaven, I think, which is like 2 hours away or some stupid shit from where I normally live. And my mom drives an electric car, you know.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, so it was in the middle of nowhere. So my mom had to go to a slow charger, right? Like, we were there for like 2-3 hours. So I was just like, you know, it, I'm gonna film a music video. And then on the way home, I edited it and then uploaded it like the next day. And by then that 3 hours, the car went up to 10%. That was just barely enough to get to the charger. That's like, I think that's at an electric plant, and it's a fast charger. So I love saving the environment, but the electric cars. When I went to New York, it took 10 hours one way to get there. I will never do it again.
Dude, I love electric cars. I rode in a Cybertruck with my uncle. He rented it for like 2 days. It was so smooth and amazing.
Bro, low-key, I won't rent a Cybertruck, you know? Like,
you can get it off an app, but you have to be like 35. Or you could just rent it from like the place maybe, but it's like a lot. I forget how much. It's just so much.
Yeah, no, me and my mom were supposed to go to Florida, but we got sick, you know, got COVID, you know. I was gonna rent her a Dodge Charger for the whole trip, you know, because like Dodge Charger, like, come on, it's like everyone wants that car, you know, because it's just really loud and annoying, you know. It's just like it screams like it's small, you know, like. But we got sick, so it didn't happen, you know. I was for Rolling Loud in Miami, you know, where Cardi was supposed to perform I Am Music, but he did like one song. Like, what was it? Yeah, it was I Am Music, I think it was. But yeah, no, I got sick. I was so excited to see Yeet, bro. I love Yeet, you know, but I couldn't go, so I sold my tickets. You know, I had to. I sold them to another Vermont artist who's in Florida right now. Yeah, shout out the Pleasant Street Bandits. You know, they're pretty nice people. Shout out Tyler Serini. You know, because I think he's gonna let me rent equipment. I think. Because I'm not trying to have another speaker on my next show, you know. It's just like, it depends how much he wants to charge me, because some people don't respond to their DMs on Instagram. Like, if you see a DM from Lil Butter, you gotta answer it, you know.
Back to the 802 record members. We just went off on a rant. What about Lando and like Madar or something?
Madar. I feel like he is talented as an artist, you know. He's very I like the song I promoted on my Butter News page, but I think he does not really know how to market himself, you know, being like, hey, can y'all promote my album, you know. It's not even done yet, you know. I teased my album title, but I never been like, hey, I got an album coming on this day and not have it done, you know. So
oh yeah, the project, I remember what he said.
Yeah, so and I told him, I think it was in a private DM, I was like, hey, I cannot be your one way of promotion, you know. You got to promote yourself, you know. You got to put in that 100 hours, you know. I remember one day I was out all day doing content and whatnot, all day, you know. I haven't done content in a minute, most because TikTok, you can just need 10 seconds, you know. I have some new stuff on the way, but it's just you gotta promote yourself, you know. You can't just have other people promote for you, you know, because then people are gonna probably label you as a sidekick, you know. So if you don't want to be a sidekick, then you gotta promote yourself. Lando, I don't really know. I like his music. I have a feature with him, you know. It's coming very soon. Once everywhere I buy the beat, you know. But hopefully get him on one of my shows eventually, you know. It's just I think he was scared of performing, I guess. Yeah, it's valid. It's you gotta be like Denny, bro. Denny was just there, you know. He was vibing, you know.
I think Denny may have had more practice than these two. Well, actually,
Denny never done a show. That was his first show.
I mean, with music at least, he's gotten better over time. But he had a song with Madar a year ago or something.
Maybe I'll get Madar on my next show. I don't know what part of Vermont he's from. It's just one thing about Vermont. It's either people live in Burlington or they live hours away. You know, one of my favorite artists out there, Jiggy Slee Slingshot. He lives 2 to 3 hours away. He lives in Springfield. You know, he is far away. He was supposed to be a special guest on 802 Fest, but it's a hard sell convincing your parents to drive you 3 hours away, you know. That's why I got mad respect for people who can drive, because I can't drive currently. Like, I cannot drive. Last time I did drive, I went through a whole emotional, roller coaster. You know when your parents are teaching you how to drive, they like freak out and they're like, you almost did this, you almost got killed, I told you to stop. Like I was like driving, like about to pull out, right? And there was a car coming out. I was stopping, but my mom was like, stop, you almost got killed. You like called me a bunch of words you can't even say no more. But lesson, do not drive with your parents, drive with your siblings if you have older siblings.
Yeah, I can drive. I had a lot of practice. I go to a campground, we have like a golf cart there. I would drive that around. That gave me a lot of free practice at a very easy thing.
I really grew up in the gated community, goddamn.
Yeah, my parents always like camping. It's in like camper, it's like it's around Mallett's Bay or so.
Yeah, I'm used to live in Tennessee for a bit. I used to live in a big house. It's like that house was like, when it was bought, it was like maybe like 70 grand, 90 grand. But now it's like 170. It's crazy. Like if I'm ever rich enough, I'm gonna buy that house. But I went from the gated community to the trenches, but because like then I lived in a campground for a while. But it was like a campground. It was like trailer trash, like get me a beer, I'm gonna beat you type campground, like wife beaters and all, and it's like special needs kids, and like socially outcast people. As long as like you're happy, you can make anything happen, But thankfully I don't live in a campground no more. I'm not gonna disclose my current living situation, but no, I'm no longer in a campground no more.
Yeah. What else do I have to ask? Oh, I guess I could ask, what's your like favorite E album, would you say?
E album?
Yeah. 2093 Lifestyle, Afterlife.
Probably like the one, like like most of his albums I listen to in like chunks, but like the one album I actually like legitimately tried listening to in full was 2093 and Lifestyle. I got through half of Lifestyle. I like one of my favorite songs, probably Forever Again. That song is just so different. He should make more. But 2093 though, it's like Breathe, best rap song of whatever year it came out.
Yeah. I didn't like it when it first came out. I have this thing where I don't like the popular songs when they come out, then I come back to them a year later and it's amazing. Yeah,
no, same thing's happened with me, bro. Like, I'm going back to like old songs that like blew up in like 2019, 2020, like Blueberry Faygo by Lil Mosey, bro. Like it all started because he was like, yeah, I usually hop on Lil Mosey type beats, and I was like, I started listening to Mosey. I started listening to Blueberry Faygo, then like Ransom, like stuff that blew up like 2020, like quarantine era music, and I'm like, damn, this is hard. I'm like, crazy that I'm going back to some old music right now.
Okay, let's see. I'm kind of out of questions really, besides like this one that's probably not true. Have you botted your streams before?
Oh, hell no. Nah, so the thing is like I beef with people who do that. Like I got beef with another Vermont artist who very obviously bots his streams, and there's a difference between botting your streams and getting botted,
Yeah.
Like, because like there's some people out there, right? There's this one person that I'm not gonna say his name because he doesn't deserve any more attention. You know who you are. I don't know what camera I'm looking at.
The one, the ring light one.
Yeah. You know who you are. You. He bought, like, he literally listens to like our song together on repeat, and then like a whole year later, right, like 5,000 streams later, he's like, yo, you gonna pay me for that verse? And I'm like, you did free, dude, I'm not paying you. He's like, fine, I'm gonna get taken down. And I was like, okay, he got taken down, I don't care. Those 5,000 streams made me about like not even $10. So it is what it is. Sure, I bought like the beat for like $40-$60, so it's like 10. Like personally, the way I look at it, it's probably not legally, but whoever buys the beat for the song's theirs, and which I did, and it's just like whatever. I don't really care. It's still on SoundCloud. If you really want to listen to it, go on SoundCloud, go on YouTube. Like that's probably why I don't really work with that many people no more, because people just like, I guess, like copyright. They're like, oh, you're gonna give me money. Like the one artist I mostly will work with is probably 7AG Hedge. He's.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I know he looks like Sid, but maybe we'll get him. Maybe we'll get him and get him in here one day. My drip though, my drip. That's probably the one thing you should probably ask about. My drip.
Yeah. What are you currently wearing? What's all the merch from?
Okay, so this, I got this from Fashion Nova. Puffer jacket also from Fashion Nova. The shirt, Disregarded Visions. Please collab with me. I love the guy Evan, bro. He's so talented. ski mask from 3P Entertainment. You know, if you want to know the estimate of the worth, pants probably like $20, $30. Shirt $35. Jacket like maybe 30. Shoes 97. Oh, the hat's like $30. Ski mask was like 15. I wore my most expensive fit, you know.
I was gonna wear the shoes, but I didn't want to ruin them in this garage, so I just decided to put them there.
No, it's like low key. I think maybe that's just like flex shoes, like flex Travis Scott, you know, and like the axe, just the giant axe.
Yeah, God of War axe. I just put this stuff here because I thought it looked interesting for like a background for people to look at, make it look less like a garage.
And you got your
that's my dad's photos. It's my dad there on the left, my mom on the right. They used to have motorcycles.
I can't tell if they're in Vermont or not. But
no, they're in Essex at my Nana's house.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, bro. Like in like Virgins, like where I'm from, it's like there's always these old motherfuckers that are like tatted up and like have these blonde and they're driving Harleys around. And it's like it's ridiculous community. It was even worse when they had a car show like at the Field Days Fair. All I heard was gas-powered diesel trucks, bikes, and I saw like maybe one Cybertruck, which I was like, damn, what's the Cybertruck? And I hear my dad from behind me be like, that liberal piece of shit. I don't that electric car. I get it out of here. I Elon. And I'm like, Dad, like, come on, it's cool, like, and it looks like it's from a video game. He's like, I don't care. Should have been diesel. And I'm like, we don't have, like, the economic state of the world right now is like we're running out of it, you know. You can't really remake it, you know. I can't really.
Well, actually, there's a guy on TikTok converting plastic into gasoline. It's called Plastiline, he said. He actually got a test. I don't know if he's testing a car, but I think it's mostly working. I'll put a video now of it, but.
I have created Plastiline, a gasoline alternative made from plastic waste.
Like, one thing I would love to invest in is water-powered cars.
Hydro cars? I think there was an invention like that many years ago, but like it got blown up and like the instructions for it were destroyed. That also could just be steam power too.
Yeah, maybe. Like,
yeah, I heard you mentioning like probably 30 minutes ago at this point, like you produced at some point.
Oh yeah, I produced I Love Honey Buns, Trap Metal Part 3, and what else? I think that's about it. I used to do beats for the longest time. Like I made like maybe $50 off that from like Spotify, and like I used to be pretty decent at it. It's just like I stopped because like my people at my school found out about it, and I was like, yeah, no, and I stopped. And now history is repeating itself because people are trying to find out that I make music at my school, because at the not last show, but like 2 shows ago, someone from my class was at one of those shows, and I'm like, oh, please do not recognize my voice. I don't think he did because he never brought it up.
I produce also. I find it fun and impossible at times. I use FL. It's kind of just hard to find good sounds when you don't have any money.
Yes. There's ways. I
have good free plugins, or you could just sample.
Yeah, bro. One song I want to sample that I cannot find any good beats for. It's an old song. It's called it's from Moon Knight. It was from Moon Knight. I think Everybody Wakes Up, you know. I can't find a good beat for that. I want someone to sample that. Or like sample some of my weird noises. Like I have this one sound on my phone that's from a soda can, and it's just like not open. It wasn't open. But it made this popping sound. I feel like I'll go hard in the beat. I might send it over, but
yeah, Uncle Aaron asked.
Nah, like low-key, I want to make music like that, like it's like not like frat party, but like frat bro type music, you know. Like there's one song called Smackdown by Slick. I want to make a song like that so bad, where it's just like mumbling and whatnot, and their voice is really deep and it's just unnatural. I want to do something like that. I've tried, but I sucked.
I guess, should I hit you with the closer question?
Go for it. I forgot what the closer question was.
What's a song that fans would be surprised you like?
This is probably giving me some flack here, but a song that I like that people probably would not know that I like. My sister's been obsessed with like Hatsune Miku, and low key I've been vibing some of that shit. I play Fortnite sometimes, and like I low key be vibing to, because she has like the emotes or like jam tracks or what. I like that, but another one's probably like Northern Attitude by Noah Khan. Like people would not expect like the music I make for me to be listening to Noah Khan or something. Like. But I listen to anything. Like generally, my music taste is so random. Like, I go through phases sometimes. Like I went through like an emo phase, like musically, and like metal phase, country phase. Then went back to like straight rap. Now it's just all over the place. And that's it.
Is your mom waiting outside this whole time, or she's just gonna drive back?
I really hope she's there. Okay, it said how much longer, but it's just here. Okay.
We're done now.
Okay.
Oh wait, we just have to take like the thumbnail photo. That's all.
Alright. Almost done. Fucking correct against it.
Okay, that was a pretty. I didn't expect. I thought it was only gonna be like 20 minutes or